My name is Jones, and today we are going to look at the male and female reproductive system. This is going to be a short lecture, and it may contain a lot of flowers that is to do with the reproductive system structures. Okay, so the lesson has been prepared for the learning purpose, and I do apologize in advance for the graphics of pictures that will be shown. Of course, it will be just for learning purpose because we are looking at the anatomy of male and female reproduction. So, um, definition: the organs and the glands in the body that aid in the production of new offspring. So, these organs of reproductive system, which is male and female. So the organs there are organs and glands in the body that aid in the production of new offspring. The type of reproduction. There is asexual reproduction. It occurs by simple division of a unicellular organism. Then there is sexual reproduction. This one occurs by sexual contact of male and female. Criteria of reproductive system. There is chromosomal sex, there is gonadal sex, there is phenotypic sex, and there is psychological sex. Functions of reproductive systems. It performs the process of reproduction, control sexual function, and behavior. Functions of male reproductive system. So, functions of a male reproductive system include spermatogenesis, which means simply the formation of sperm. Also, it helps to maintain and transport sperm and semen. Okay, so semen is a protective fluid through which the sperm cells are carried. Male reproductive organs. So this is a graphical representation of the male reproductive organs. So we have external organs and we have internal organs. Under external organs, we have the penis, urethra, and the scrotum. Under internal organs, we have the testes, vas deferens, seminal vesicle, and the prostate gland. So in this diagrammatic representation, we have the external organs and the internal organs illustrated within the diagram. Parts of the penis. Penis has got a root, it has got the body, and it has got the glands. So we have tried to show this using different colors of yellow, green, and the other bluish color. Parts of the testes. When talking about part of the testes, we have the outer layer of the testes, and then inside we have the seminiferous tubules. Then we have the head of epidermis. Then we have blood vessels and nerves that supply to the testes, and then they are surrounded by a spermatic cord. Then we have the vas deferens, that is illustrated here, the vas deferens. Then we have a body of epidermis. Then here, what has been shown here is the tail of epidermis, and this is the one here. Then we have the body of epidermis, and then we have the vas deferens. Female reproductive system. Also for female, we have the external organs and the internal organs. So we have external organs, the labia majora, labia minora, clitoris, and vaginal origins. Then we have the hymen and the mons pubis. So the representation of this has been shown in the diagram. Then we have internal organs. Internal organs include vaginal canal, uterus, fallopian tubes, and the ovary. Female sex hormones. Female sex hormones include hypothalamic releasing hormones, anterior pituitary hormones, and ovarian hormones. When we talk of hypothalamic releasing hormones, we have gonadotropin releasing hormone and luteinizing hormone. So when they're coming from the hypothalamus, they will have a releasing hormone. Then they were known as releasing hormones. Then B, we have anterior pituitary hormones. So it's the hypothalamus that stimulates the anterior pituitary hormone to release follicle stimulating hormone or luteinizing hormone. Then we have those that are produced by the ovaries or ovarian hormones, where we have estrogen and progesterone. Parts of the ovary. We have two poles, upper pole and the lower pole. We have two surfaces. We have the medial surface and the lateral surface. So these are the parts of the ovary. The uterus. The uterus is a hollow cavity about size of a pea that exists to house a developing fertilized egg. So it is the size of a pea. The vagina. The vagina receives the penis and semen during sexual intercourse and also provide a passage for menstrual blood to review, that is, as it comes out of the body. Ovarian cycle. This is the regular maturation of group primordial follicle and primordial shading of oocyte constitutes a cyclic change in the ovary, and this is called ovarian cycle. This is the cycle of development and subsequent termination of the ovary when there is no fertilization within the ovary. So this is the cycle which is happening, is what we call the ovarian cycle. Menstruation cycle. This is the monthly rhythmic changes in the rate of secretion of female hormones and corresponding changes in ovaries and sexual organ, as well as known as a menstrual cycle, may be regarded a periodic preparation for fertilization and pregnancy. So we are also looking at the lining within the uterus. So menstruation time takes about 1 to 7 days, and then preparation for ovulation to take about 8 to 12 days. By 14th day, we have ovulation. Then it will take about 17 to 23 days to dissolve the luteum of the uterusal knot, and then preparation uterus for menstruation. There is a cycle of about 25 to 28 days. Pregnancy. This is a period from conception to birth. After the egg is fertilized by sperm and implanted in the lining of the uterus, it develops into placenta and embryo, and later into a fetus. Lactation. This is the process of formation and secretion of milk in the ovula of the breast, and its expulsion from mammary gland is called lactation. Roles of hormones in lactation. Estrogen. Develop the stroma and duct system of the breast. So estrogen is involved in developing the stroma and the duct system of the breast. Progesterone. This one is responsible for the development of the lobule and ovuli of the breast. prolactin. This one is involved in the final development of breast growth hormone, thyroid hormones. Now let us look at the placenta. The placenta is a flattened disocial mass with a circular outline, a diameter of 15 to 25 centimeters. It is an organ in which a blood vessel of the embryo are brought into relationship with the blood of the mother. Hormones that are produced by the placenta. So we have estrogen and progesterone, and also the human chorionic gonadotrophin. Functions of the placenta. Placenta is involved in transport of good oxygen from mother to the fetus. It is also involved in transport of nutrients, hormones and vitamins to the fetus. It also has a protective membrane for the fetus. Thanks very much for listening to this short lesson about the anatomy and the anatomical structures of the male and female. Anatomical reproductive structures of the male and the female. Thank you very much, and please keep studying.